Hey, everybody. If you know me, you know that I like working online. I've worked online for several years, and I like building several streams of income. And I like sharing those ways that people can earn streams of income as well. And I was recently contacted by an American company that's located in Chicago to review their new app. And you guys, you got to give me just a couple of minutes of your time here. This will be short, but you've got to hear this. Okay, so let's start out by just thinking. Would you simply just give away your most valuable asset? You wouldn't, would you? Or would you? Maybe you're doing it right now and you don't even know it. Do me a favor. Take out your phone, your mobile device, and just look at it quickly. Count how many apps are on your device. You know, if you got 10 per screen, how many screens you got. Just quickly come up with about how many apps you have on your phone. The average person has 50. I had over 100, 133 to be exact. Most of you who are watching will have at least 50. And do you know that of those 50 apps, 80% of them are collecting some sort of information on you? Information in the techie world is called data. And it is your most valuable, prized asset. And you're giving it away every day, absolutely free. If you're using services like Google+, Pinterest, Facebook, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and many others, you're throwing it away every day, probably a couple hundred times a day. They're collecting things like your location, sites that you visit, products that you look at. Many companies will retarget you. Once you look at a product, you may have noticed that all of a sudden, everywhere you go on the internet, there is that product. Do you ever wonder how that happens? Most of you can't leave your house without being tracked. Cameras are located on many intersections, ring doorbells, are filming in most neighborhoods. All major brands, they have cameras inside and outside of their stores. Even Alexa, sitting in my living room, went off last night at 10 o'clock. It's time for bed, she said. This is the world that we live in. You can't get away from it unless you strip yourself of your mobile devices and walk into the wilderness. But I don't want to be a hermit. There are many good things that have come from this information too. Think about mapping, for example. We travel a lot, and when we travel, we use GPS mapping. The program knows where we're at. If we make a wrong turn, it quickly reroutes. You see that little circle where it's rerouting? It finds where we're at and the next best direction to go from where we got turned in the wrong way. But now it's time for you to start getting paid on your anonymous data that you're currently giving away free. That's right, it's anonymous. It's not your phone or your iPad. It's a phone, a iPad. You see, they don't care about you in particular. They care about the masses and the general trends. So you can start earning cash right away. Real money that goes into your bank account on your data. So how? Well, it's very easy. By downloading and activating the Tapestri app. It's going to be available for iOS and Android. It's in approval right now, so we are in pre-launch. And they will pay you, it's an average between $5 and $25 a month just for activating and letting the app run in the background of your phone. Now, the $5 would maybe be somebody like me who lives in a very, very, very small town, and so I'm not going to national brands. I don't have a Walmart. I don't have a McDonald's, things like that. So my earnings are going to be on the low side, but especially if you live in a more metropolitan area, then you're going to be looking, more at the high side. And you don't even really have to open the app. You download it and activate it. You're pretty much good to go. Now you can also share the app with others and earn even more, but I'm not going to get into all the details there. You can watch some more videos. You can reach out to me and I can explain all of that to you if you're interested. But for now, just get pre-registered following the link in the description, and we'll notify you as soon as it's available for iOS or Android. And pretty much anybody can do this. I mean, if you're 16 to 96, you can reap the rewards from Tapestri. So especially like in small towns or even large towns, it's scary for teenagers to be out there in, the big cities. In small towns, it's difficult for teenagers to find jobs. Maybe you are someone who is living on a fixed income of Social Security or something. I mean, anyone 16 or 96 can do this. I mean, anybody can do it as long as you're 16. So do yourself a favor. Start building another stream of income for yourself. Absolutely, positively free, earning money on something that you're already giving away anyway. So find the pre-register link in the description here, pre-register, and we'll notify you as soon as the app comes out, and you can start enjoying your extra cash from Tapestri. See you later.